Hello everyone and welcome back to our Ark Survival Ascendant series. I am Survivor K, and I have to apologize for missing one day, but it took a long time to get these guys with all the stats, and anyway, finally we have them here and we got them. And while it was a fiasco last time, thank you, Wood Machine. While it was a fiasco last time, we did manage to get another RG. I think we got 2 more RGs off camera over there while trying to combine the stats on these guys. And we're in process with creating a breeding pair. Anyways, these guys are ready and they're leveled up a little bit. And here are the breeders. Nothing fancy. We got 2k health almost, 457 stamina, which is not that great, but 357 damage was surprisingly high. Also, we got a good, decent weight to 39, which again, this doesn't look like much, but for a Pteranodon, it's amazing. And we also cleaned up the base around here a little bit. I'm not sure if I showed this off. Anyway, here I am showing it, and we moved it up top. Now, the reason for this is because I honestly thought, we're gonna create a fabricator here and a air conditioner because of the Argent eggs. But apparently during the night, the Argent eggs hatch just fine. They just need a bit of heat, which we can provide with the forges. Anyhow, where's my... I think it's up top. Yeah, there they are. Right. Good. Anyhow, I think it's about time we go and make a nice video regarding the base locations here as well, like we did in the Conan series. Now, I'm not gonna touch upon this southern... I already made a waypoint there. I'm not going to touch the southern... here. The southern part of the map, because while this is great, it looks amazing and all that, you simply do not have enough resources around. So just like in Conan, I'm picking the base locations based on scenery, based on proximity to resources, and based on defendability, if you want to call it like that. Now in Ark, defendability is a totally different thing than in Conan, because you do not have any kind of purges, but you do need to defend against Gigas, Rexes, RGs, and all that kind of stuff that may wander into your base. Now, similar principle in the last bit. The main thing is going to be the scenery and the proximity to resources, because I'm not willing to actually go and spend gazillion amount of time going back and forth to metal and all those kind of stuff. Although you can ferry them, don't get me wrong. Build whatever you like, you can ferry them. It's not that big of a deal. Anyhow, so we're going to start with the first location, which is my current base. It's a very, very good base location. The only downside is you have kind of... You kind of need to go quite a bit of the way. Apologizing for the meows, but my cat has a nasty case of zoomies. Anyway, you have to go quite a long way to get some resources. Right, so crystal is here, metal is here, and but the upside is, here is the easy underwater cave, so it's easy loot. Here is the mosh pit, so it's an easy resource. It is up to you. I think this is a very good spot. Now this is the first one. It doesn't look that bad either. Anyway, this is the first one. Now let's go grab the second one. Let me put some points in stamina and a little bit in weight. All right. My God, he's just... Yeah, sorry for that, guys. It's you cannot have any kind of door closed in this house since this little black bugger starts meowing at any kind of closed door. Doesn't matter what's behind it. It can be the bathroom, it can be the closet, it can be whatever you want it to be. This little guy, while he's cute and all that, he's meowing and cannot stand any kind of closed door. So I'm sorry if he's gonna be on the background and interrupting quite a bit, but it is what it is. Yeah, I can't do much when he's like that, in all honesty. So anyways, getting attacked by bugs and trying to get more meat for this guy. Alright, so that's the first place. The second place is one of my favorite base locations. I really enjoy this place, but the defendability is really low. So the scenery is nice, and let me... Right. This is... yeah, this is one of my favorite base locations. The scenery is nice. In Evolved, you have a platform here where you can start building your base. Here I see it's fixed. It was kind of annoying, in all honesty. But anyway, this waterfall is amazing. You have the volcano up there, you have the mosh pit down there. And here, let me go into game mode. And the scenery is just gorgeous. It's yeah, it looks so awesome. There's a drop falling right down there. It can go to yellow, I'm not sure if red. The blue obelisk is close by. The hard ice cave is close by. The easy underwater cave is here. Let me show you. This is a really good spot, actually. Here, let me show you. Let me put the waypoint here. Base. Okay. Cool. So this is another good spot. And here, let me show you why. Mosh pit is here. Resources here. Hard underwater, hard ice cave here. Easy underwater cave here. The swamp cave here. Volcano cave here. You're close to a lot of things. This is the sweet spot. Oh, and beavers here. This is the sweet spot of the western side of the map. If I am to judge it like that, the only downside, two downsides actually, are not being close to water, and to water as in, so you can breed water dinos, and until cryopods are a thing, this is gonna be painful. And there are a lot of Argents and sometimes a wild Giga Carcadonto coming down here, so you need behemoth gates to keep your base safe if you're on a server. If you're on a single player, you can easily spot them and deal with them in a matter of minutes. Typically, the Giga and the Carcadonto do not spawn on this side of the mountain, so you will more often see them up top here or inside the mountain, right? So they rarely come down here. You can also see a Giga around here, but it's perfectly fine. Anyways, this is a very awesome base location. Beware of the aloes. So, next one. Yeah, and you can see why I needed a Pteranodon for this. The Argent is so slow. And even like this guy is moving not as fast as I would like. Because, yeah. Weight is a thing. Another one. This one is also a good location. Here, let me point it on the map. This one here. So this whole area here is another good location. Let me point it as a base. Same thing as the one before. You are in proximities to all the resources. Easy accessible resources. You're closer to the swamp. You're closer to the swamp cave, and the swamp as a resource, and the scenery is fantastic here. The only problem I would see is, again, lack of water access, but I'm not gonna talk about that any longer because most of these base locations are not on the seaside, and the reason for that is it's simply too far away from all the good stuff. So if you want to go seaside, it's up to you, prepare to ferry. But I prefer the inlands. I don't really like the open ocean kind of thingy. Yeah, hello. Excellent. And let me put some more weight and some more stamina. Cool, now we're flying. Alright, so the next one. The next one is right here, and this is a much safer area. You don't need to fend off from gigas or argents. However, you do have one danger here, which from my point of view, it's kind of nasty, and you will need to defend off it. Here. Right. So, on the map, this is the location. Anywhere on this base. Anywhere on this strip is a good location. You are close to the swamp. You are close to resources in the mountain up top. You have some metal here also. You have some metal here also. Swamp cave is here. Easy underwater cave is here. Easy access to loot. Easy, everything easy. The only problem is you can find Rhinonathas around. So beware of the big bad bug, because it's a thing. It really is a thing, and it really can make your day not as fun. Cool. Now the next one that is fairly close by is right around here where the drop comes. The only problem is you have to beware of Thylas when you go in and out of the base. You can do and speaking of the devil, hello. Level are you? 115. Okay. Speaking of the devil, you see him? He's gonna pounce. I'm not gonna show you because I don't wanna die, but he's definitely gonna pounce if he sees you. So beware of this. You can do anywhere on this line, I would say, a very nice tree. So redwoods is your friend, but I wouldn't do it so close to the swamp, to be honest, because let me see what's there. Do we have any Thailands around? No. I wouldn't do it so close to the swamp because of the bug. So if I'm gonna do it here, by all means, you can do whatever you want. Don't let me tell you what to do. But just my opinion, I wouldn't do it around here because I can do it on the other side, and it's much easier to build on land than in a tree. So let's see, what do we got here? Nothing. Yay! Awesome. You know what? Drop it. Cool. Now, there is one spot I really love building in when I want to go for redwoods, and this is this one here. This island right here is gorgeous. You can build stuff across the trees, you can build stuff across the trees there, across the waterfall there. So this place, any way you want to put it, is amazing for PvE. And you're close to pretty much everything. So actually, base, can I copy you? Yes. Cool. And actually you can do whatever you want to do here. It has enough space inside for you to breed dinos, water dinos, if you have cryopods. But beware, if you don't, you cannot bring anything here, any water here, any water dino. Sorry. And here you have the swamp cave right around here, so it's easy access to loot, same easy access to resources, all the kind of good stuff. Cool. The next one is a bit more to the south, and this is the furthest south I am willing to go, to be honest, because any further south is going to be a pain. So let me show it to you. If we can reach there properly without any stamina drain. I think you can see it from here. Yeah, you can see it from here, and this is very this is very obvious. You can either build here, right? So this is also a nice location. Beware of the Thylas if you fancy seeing swamp and redwoods. I don't particularly like the swamp aspect, but it's a good it's a very good resource, so might as well. Now here is also a really good spot, which, hello, thank you. Here is also a really good spot, which, same reasons, this mountain can provide you with all the resources, and you also have some stuff around here. This is not one of my favorite spots in the south, but I can see how it can work, and I can see how it can provide a very nice scenery. Again, one of the biggest problems here is going to be Rhinonathas, because they are really, really, really nasty. So unless, and also if you, the massive issue there is if you actually want to defend against it, sorry, oy vey, this is bad. And we're gonna die, or not, maybe not. No, 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 come on. Of course, I hope you're not high level. Ah, you're not. Go away, Baryonyx. Thank you. Right, I need to pay attention to that stamina, definitely. Take this, take that. Now, I was saying that if you want to defend against a Rhino, you can do it with Plantex, and it's not a problem. The problem is when you start defending against them, because they're such a rare catch and they're such a good dino or mount, you probably don't want to kill the 150s, and you're going to end up killing the 150s. Alright, so this is another good spot. Mind you, you have to ferry a lot of things, but a lot of people would like to build here, and you have a land bridge. Here, let me put it. Base. Okay. And you have a land bridge there, which you can close the gap with. I think is here. Yeah. You can close the gap with, and yeah, right here. See, I'm not sure, you're gonna need some pillars, but you definitely can close the gap and head towards Redwoods on foot. Right, let me drop this, and let's move on. Okay, obviously all these inlets, all these islands, and there it is, 2 of them, Jesus, I gotta run. Holy John, what happened there? Go, 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 go. My God. Holy. 2 Rhinos. Seriously? Wow, that was not good. Yeah, exactly. This is my point. 2 Rhinos. Yeah, this... Anyway, did we lose them? I hope we lost them. If not, we're gonna die. And our Pteranodon is gonna die. Rhinos are not something to mess with. Fair warning. Alright. This mountain also is filled with resources. So you have here all the metal, all the stuff. This is the only mountain in the south that makes it worth basing around. It has everything you need. Crystal, metal, I think it has some obsidian on some sides. Yeah, there it is. So everything you need is here. Beware though, you're fairly far from drops. So far from caves, far from drops. Here it is. And yeah, I don't know, it's not my go-to. It's a good place to base in. So one of the better bases I had was here actually, but again, there was no Rhino around. So take that into account. You saw them, 2 of them actually tried to gank on me, so. Right, here is actually a very good spot. You have you have the swamp, you have everything, and you have the green knob. So let me note these 2 down also. This is one. And it doesn't look that bad, mind you. And this is the other one. right here. Oak. Cool. Now, beware, there are Rexes and stuff down there, so there's that. Hey, a Spino. Yeah, this is a very good resource here. It's a very good place. Swamp is a very nice to have resource. And you're kind of close to the Metal Mountain, but you're kind of far to all the drops. Anyway, any other place around here I wouldn't necessarily recommend. Again, by all means, do whatever you want to do, and base wherever you want to base. But here, while this looks nice and all that, the land is not that flat and it's gonna be a pain to build in. So when I'm saying not that flat, now I don't mean to be flat like sea level flat, but not to have unbreakable rocks and hills every other like that there. Like this whole thing, I wouldn't like to build on the side of this thing. Right, and I guess that's it on the southern part. There's also, now that we're closing in, the eastern part. The eastern part has a lot of good places, actually. And once I get more stamina, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, Dart 4. I named these P16s after F-16 fighters, but they're not the fighters, right? They're lightweight, light aircraft, and P from Pteranodon, obviously. Cool, now the eastern part. Let's go further to east, because I know a place. I know a good place, actually. So here is, well, this is hilly and all that. Here is not a bad spot. You have the hard underwater cave here. You have the Giga Mountain on the left side here. Right there, you see on the beach. Now this is one of the few beach places that I really enjoy building in. The other one being here. And I forgot to, of course I forgot to show it. Maybe we're gonna show it on the way back if it doesn't take too long. Here is also a good spot, and here. So these two places are awesome. This here is also good, but we're gonna touch on that in a minute. Right, here on this beach, a lot of flatland, swamp is there, Giga rarely comes here, and you have the hard underwater cave. The only problem here is Ichthyornises. You need a way to defend against them. And I had a really nice base when I first started playing Ark here, and really enjoyed the spot, surprisingly. Anyway, let's move on because we still have quite a lot of them to cover. That inlet there is not bad either, but I wouldn't recommend it given the Giga can come from the Giga Mountain and easily disrupt your stuff. Inside the woods here, if you clear cut the woods, you may find quite a lot of flatland if you want to build a more hidden base, kind of. But if you if you go by air, it's not that hidden anymore anyway, so. But you can roleplay it. You can roleplay it anytime. Let me get more stamina into you. And right. Cool, a lot of nasties here. A lot of nasties coming from the Giga Mountain, so beware of that. Let's see. Let's see. Now, you can build here also, because you do have access to some water and whatnot, but I don't really... this is not one of my favorite places to build in. It's tough to reach. It can look nice, but I don't know. It doesn't have the oomph, to be honest. What does have the oomph, however, is this place here, the waterfall. Now this waterfall is amazing on its own, and you can build anywhere nearby. Beware you're gonna despawn the beavers, because beavers spawn here, and it's a really nice place to build on the eastern side of the island. So let me drop another pen here with the base. Right, another good base location is here, but first I want to touch on these two. I don't like building here. These two are fine, probably some here. Let me go and show you. It's gonna be a longer episode, but hey, it's worth it. I think it's worth it because we're gonna touch on every single base location that I can think of and that I typically enjoy. Right. So, my god, my cat is just, he just doesn't want to quit. I think we have actually, no, never mind. Right, some people enjoy building in those ruins and whatnot, and by all means, do it if you like it, but it's not my thing. Now here, I used to think this was a good place to build in, but Giga comes and can ruin your day. Although, it may not be that bad. You don't have many things to fend against. You cannot bring a water dino this far up the river, but it is a nice place to build. You have a lot of flat land, you have a lot of open space, and you can wall off against the Giga fairly easily. Next one is gonna be close by. Actually, two of them. One is right here, and I don't need to mention any longer the resources, because take a look. It's Giga Mountain is right there. It can take care of anything you need. This place is awesome for a water base also. Yeah, this place is amazing for a water base also. Right, I think my game crashed or something. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're right back. So, yeah, this is a very good base location, and I don't need to actually mention any more the resources and whatnot. You can do a water dino pen here. Everything goes in. The Carno Island is there, and yeah, you can go pretty much everywhere from here on the water. You have access to resources like oil and whatnot, and my Pteranodon is out of stamina again. Right, this is the problem with the Pteranodons. This is the massive problem with the Pteranodons. Cool. Do you have enough stamina? Yes. Now, another base location which I really enjoy is right up here. Yeah, there we go. Look at it. Just look at it. This is a fantastic place. It is easily one of my favorite sceneries, and you can build all the way all around this. Easy water, easy everything. Right, the hill is nice. Drops fall down there. You have the Carno Island there. You can do water pen. You can do tiny base there. You can do whatever you wanted to do. It's a really nice spot, and yeah, sometimes I really do enjoy coming back here and basing. Really good place. Really good place. Now, the next one. The next one everybody knows about. Beware your despawn beavers. But this place here, also very good location. You can clear cut everything there. In Evolve, this is more flat and you can see it much better, but the foliage here is a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Anyway, let's drop another pen. Cool. Now, you have some places up north also that may work, but be very, very careful. Weather is really a thing now. So, oh, hello Alpha Carno. Weather is really a thing now, so you have to be really careful when picking your base location, because if a heat wave or a cold wave comes in, you can easily die. So yeah, there you go. I'm freezing. I didn't even cross by and I'm freezing. And mind you, I got 64 fortitude. Now in Evolve with 64, yeah, this is what I was searching for. This little inlet here is also amazing, but you don't have water, so you're gonna have to either bring in water from somewhere, or you can use anyway the water tanks, and this inlet can serve as a really good base location. Cool. And let's see, do we have enough stamina to actually go around the mountain? Or will we need to land in this? This area is really dangerous. You can find all the nasties here. And yeah, aloes are a thing. Rexes are a thing. Pretty much everything is a thing here. So beware of it. It's not like the... I really love those ruins. These ruins. Like, they look so good. Hello. Right. It's not like the density in the mosh pit, by all means. But it's definitely something to be aware of if you're basing around, because you can end up with scorpions, with even Yuris. So yeah, be very, very, very careful if you're basing around here. So as you can see, there are plenty of places where you can build on the island. All of them are really, really, really good, really gorgeous, and they have everything you need. Even here, if you want to base here, it's perfectly fine. Just clear cut some stuff, raise some walls, and you should be good to go. And that's a tape. Tape jar. Hello. 55. Okay. Shoo. Right. Now I hope we don't lose this Pteranodon, because already 800 stamina is quite a lot for one Pteranodon. Alright. Now next one. Oh, I almost missed it. Come on. Yeah, this place here. This is another beaver location. And unfortunately, they do despawn if you keep building and expanding around here. But this tree log, now not on the log itself, and the shades are so weird. Not on the log itself, but there, in the trees even. This is a very good location to build a base on. This is amazing location actually. But again, once more, you need to pay attention to the... Huh? You can't create more waypoints. No way. Seriously? I can't create more waypoints. Okay, then let me delete this one. Hello. Edit waypoint. Delete it. Okay, let me delete the waypoints that are too close to each other. and just keep the very important ones, right? Like this. And this here. Cool. So let me put another waypoint here and make it the base. And another waypoint here, here, and here. Should be good enough. Somewhere. Maybe even this one I can remove. I'll see. Anyhow, this one I think it's not really worth mentioning that much compared to the others. All right. Cool. Let's keep going. Right. So I did not know you have a limit of waypoints. Okay. Okay. Now this whole thing used to be called the Black Sands, but because they were black, obviously, it evolved. But now they're not black anymore, so yeah. Anyway, very nice base location is in between the mountains. The problem is, and this is really a problem, you need some really tall walls. Giga's Carcadonto can climb down of each side, and also is a very common spot for Titanosaurus to spawn. So beware of that if you want to build in the middle of the island. This is a very good place though. You're smack in the middle of everything. You don't have water, but you have quite a good amount of plain space. It's very hilly, so you're gonna have to be creative. However, it is close to everything, every drop. Good drops, 2 mountains, a lot of woods, ice, not ice, sorry, northern part, and so on. So yeah, this is not a bad spot actually. Now let's go back for another good one, and then we can end up in the west and back to our base with the last 2 locations I have in mind. This is nice. This is really nice. Just look at the scenery. This never gets boring. Like, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Gets basic sometimes, but hey. Basic sometimes is good. Right. This is another fantastic place. It is fully black on evolved, and it doesn't really look that nice. Here, on the other hand, it looks fantastic, and it's so easy to wall off, and it's so easy to get good resources out of it. It's insane. And you also have a site over to Redwoods, which is excellent. So is that place right there. That kind of inlet. Let me drop another pin here. Base. Cool. And off we go to the last bit and back home. It only took us 40 something minutes to get through all the base locations. And some of them were noticeable mentions, like good mentions. Definitely not worthy of a waypoint apparently, but good enough. Good enough. Now, we're doing a very dangerous thing here. As I was saying, I am flying with no stamina in Redwoods, which may not be the smartest thing I ever did. Okay, Trownodon should go up now. Perfect. Right, this used to be black and used to be called Black Sands, and it spawns everything including sheep. So the problem is the sheep don't last because of those guys. Yeah, so you can always come here and farm Rexes and farm Spinos, farm whatever you want to farm. It typically spawns here. And on the, I think Megatherium and Uris do not spawn here, and obviously the northern stuff. But you can have Megatheriums on the Redwood, so it's perfectly fine. And we have a Theri there. These guys are gonna be important. 40. Okay. Right. We need to go, yeah, we need to go on the coastline. Now the last two places are not that close to metal. I think you have some metal up top here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right on the top of the hill. But it's not nearly as much as you'd need for saddles and whatnot. So you still need to ferry in. My god, I cannot see anything. Come on, man. I think it's... the foliage is a little bit exaggerated, right? And let's get the stamina up. Now, when you jump off your dino, its stamina is gonna go up way faster, by the way. So, the last two places are here. So as you can see, that gulf there is amazing. You can bring in anything you want and you can make this your private pond. It's very easy to take over. You have a couple of Sarcos. You don't have much to defend against, aside from some Ichthyornises maybe. And it's a really nice place. You have some metal up there. You can go ferry metal from the volcano also, and it's really nice place. Right here. And the last one, I'm not sure I still have, because there are two very worthy mentions there, but anyway. Yeah, and you have the easy underwater cave right here. Right there. You see those rocks over there? Yeah, those are right there. Those, if you jump in the water and go straight down, is the underwater cave. So easy, very easy to access. Now, the other two places worth mentioning is, yeah, that one here, right there. Sorry, I almost missed it. Now, this is a gorgeous place, and it's a pity it's nighttime, but right here under this tree, don't wreck the tree, but right here in between these two set of rocks under this tree is where we built our first shack, and this is a fantastic base location, and our thatch thingy is still here. Fantastic base location. I can't praise it enough. It's really good. It's really awesome. The only problem is you're far from the resources, and it's a worthy mention. I don't think it's worth a pen because you still have the golf pen thingy, but it's a good place. It's definitely a good place. And the last place on my list is this waterfall, which, mind you, it doesn't have, but this place is gorgeous. It doesn't have quick access to any resources. And yeah, maybe similarly to the base we're in right now. But this place is phenomenal. Is amazing. And if you manage to build on the water and have the waterfalls behind, it's gonna look even better. So let me drop a pin here. I can't create more waypoints. Anyway, I think, guys, we can wrap it up here. Let me leave this open for a little bit longer so you can take a good look at the base locations I'm recommending. It is up to you where you want to build. Once more, this is just my suggestion, and I really enjoy these places every time I'm playing on the island. And I can go scatterbrain around where I want to build, but typically you'll find me in one of these spots more often than not. So I really enjoy them, and I hope they are very useful for you too. And I hope you find this useful, even if it's longer. And thank you very much for sticking this far. And yeah, let me know in the comments what's your favorite base location. And don't forget to do the whole YouTube Trinity. Like, share, subscribe, spread the love, all the good stuff. And see you guys next time.